What is up, Rum Raiders? Today we're doing a very special episode on location at Jeff's Texas-style barbecue. Make sure to check him out on Instagram. We're going to do a tasting of 5 rums today, all very interesting, how would you say, taste-wise, the flavors and the complexity.
A lot of variety.
So this is going to be a very good tasting. So I guess we can just start right now. We'll just get into it. We're going to start out with Vivacity, which is a rum made in Oregon. And this is a 42%. So this is going to be really interesting. This is a local rum. You can already tell that its color is a little bit lighter.
I'm really interested in this one, I'll tell you the truth.
All right. So, Jeff.
Little Oregon rum. Got a good nose to it. Not big and strong, though.
Right.
Let's try it out. A little thin mouthfeel.
Okay.
It's not a big rum. Probably be a good mixer. It's good. I mean, to me, it tastes a lot like Bacardi.
So it's nothing special, but it gets the job done.
Nothing special, but okay. I mean, this is good solid rum. Is this a 40% rum?
42%.
42%? Ooh, that's bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, perfect. So we'll jump right into Bacardi 8 next.
Bacardi 8?
Yep.
That's an 8-year age?
Yep.
What do they age that in, Steel?
Oh, God. I want to say it's in, is it in bourbon cask? I want to say it's in bourbon cask.
Totally different.
Yeah, see,
totally
and this is where we get into where things can be completely different with rum.
Crazy. We're drinking these out of Shiner Bock beer glasses, by the way, because this is how we roll at Jeff's Texas Style Barbecue.
That's right.
Just to let you know. Come on down and get some Shiner Bock beer.
That's right.
And if Steele's here, he'll pour some rum in it for you, too.
There you go. Hey, I might. You never know.
It's got a real nice nose. Not too sweet. Still pretty thin.
Yeah.
I mean, not a lot of flavor there. Not a lot of alcohol burn. I mean, it's good. I wouldn't say that's at the high end of of rums in general. So
we find with more of the lower price point rums that they are definitely more inclined to mixing. You know, they lend their flavors to that a lot. They're not the best for standalone drinking, you know, just neat or on the rocks. So
smells better than it tastes, actually.
Right.
I mean, it kind of washes out on the taste.
We'll wait 1 second. We can come back to it.
It's not hurting me though. That's pretty good.
Right.
That's pretty good right there. I could drink that.
Okay. We're gonna pause for a minute though.
Okay.
Because it's picking up all the sound from the vacuum.
Oh, okay. But I could drink that.
Yeah.
That's
no, just
good.
just remember your thoughts on it.
Yeah.
And now we'll try the Diplomatico, which we've already visited before.
So the Diplomatico is kind of a special bottle, as you said to me before we started filming this deal. And, you know, I've got a little bit of background in bourbons, a lot of background in craft beer, but rum, you know, not so much. So this is pretty eye-opening for me. And I know this bottle is pretty low. Someone has been sipping on this bottle a little.
We've had some fun times with this one.
There's been some experimentation going in this bottle right here. So
exactly.
the Diplomatico, I'm looking very much forward to tasting this.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see what you think too.
Not as much nose, even as the Bacardi 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not near as much. Let's check it out. Oh, now we're talking smooth. Okay, now we got some sweet. We got some. We've got some seed notes like cardamom. We've got some of that stuff going on. This is a very special rum right here. I mean, this is really good. Is this expensive?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you remember, this is the one we actually could not source in Washington State. We actually had to go down into Oregon to get it, and so I would say this is more of in the 40s, 45, somewhere around there, before Washington State tax, but it's not sold here, so you can get it without.
The difference between these two bottles is this is a 4, this is a 9.
Yeah.
Okay, on a scale of 10.
Sure.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, it is. You're definitely.
This is a great bottle.
And you'll find that there's a big jump, and in the price points, you definitely get more for what you pay for with rum. We found at least.
Kind of wishing there was a little bit more left in that bottle, but you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, wait, it gets better.
We can move. It gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better.
So now we're gonna try the Zacapa 23.
What does the 23 stand for?
It's aged. It's. I want to say, is it a blended aged?
Blend of 6 to 23
Yeah.
year old rums.
Yes.
Blend of 6 to 23-year-old rums.
Yes.
A blend of 6 to 23-year-old rums.
Yep.
They blend it all together, and you get this one right here. Okay. Different.
Yes.
A lot more nose than the Diplomatico. Not as much as the Bacardi 8. This one, sorry, Oregon.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. This is.
Nice try, but I think you might have whiffed a little bit.
Yeah.
This stuff is just knocking me out, so. Smells pretty good. So 40%?
Yeah, they're all going to be at least 40%.
Very, very smooth. Nothing jumping out at you. Not a lot of sweetness in this one. This one to me is more my taste as a bourbon drinker.
Right.
This really tastes good.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like this a lot. This is very much like a bourbon with just a little bit of sweetness to it, but definitely that alcohol burn that you're looking for. Very, very nice mouthfeel. Very, very good rum.
And
Thanks for letting me drink your rum.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's what we love to do. So this one,
This is really good.
this is out the door in Washington State. This is around mid-60s to almost $70. So that's where we're
Oh,
getting
this is an
jumped.
expensive one, yeah.
Yeah, so we're getting up into the higher echelon of rums at this point.
And this one is from Guatemala.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great rum right there.
So now we'll do,
Put that over there.
as everyone knows, one of my all-time favorite rums, which is El Dorado 12. All right, let's see.
We were trying to figure out where El Dorado came from. And we can spell it, but we
Pronunciation
can't
is
say it.
key.
We can spell it, but we can't say it.
And we can't even blame it on the rum yet.
Yeah, well, not yet. Yeah. Oh, already, man. Are you kidding me? This is insane. Nice and sweet, a little fruity almost on the nose. Oh man, mouthfeel is perfect. Really smooth. No alcohol burn at all for a 12-year-old rum. This is crazy. Really goes down smooth. That's my favorite of the 5.
Okay.
I'll tell you that right now.
So, yeah.
Diplomatico would be second.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we would go for you. We'd go Diplomatico.
I'm going to say the El Dorado is my number 1 right after I take one more drink.
There you go.
That's just insanely good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. That sounds
That's
great.
how
Now,
I rank them right now.
and which one of these would you recommend to somebody that say didn't know much about rum, but you wanted to, or which one would you bring with you to a party? Something to that effect. Which one would you bring, or which one would you want to drink at home or recommend to somebody?
I would probably not go for the top 2
Okay.
because I think this is, I've got a pretty good palate.
Right.
The Rum Raiders have pretty good palates. These are probably outside most people's palates.
Right.
This is probably right in the wheelhouse
Yeah.
of everybody's palate. These I actually would not recommend.
Right.
And, personal opinion.
And that's one of those things like what we tried to cover a second ago. With the lower end runs we find, they kind of try to just make it for mixing, even though they say it's a standalone. And and it's funny when we tried the 3 ways, like what we're gonna do in the episode upcoming. We try it neat, on the rocks, and mixed.
Right.
You'll find that some that are just absolutely, for lack of a better word, horrid neat, work very well as mixers, and that's what we.
And you've done that on some past videos.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
We've commented on it too.
Yeah. I mean, you do it rocks, you do it neat, you
Yes.
do it rocks, you do it mixed.
Yes.
With a couple of different mixers, and I really appreciate that. I mean, that's one of the things that the Rum Raiders are teaching me as I watch your videos.
Oh,
So,
well, thank you.
it's not always about buying the most high-priced, really, really great rums. If you don't want to drink it neat, if you're going to mix it up, listen to the Rum Raiders. I'll tell you which
Yeah,
one's to
exactly.
mix, They'll tell you which one's to mix.
Okay, well, perfect. Well, that's the end of our tasting video. Make sure to, if you have any questions, comments, ideas, put them in the comments below. We definitely want to hear from you guys, make this an interactive experience. So yeah, and other than that, we're going to be doing a video also with Jeff, so make sure to watch out for that. We're doing the El Dorado 15. So see you next time, Rum Raiders.
All right, see ya. These are all good. I mean, this is good rum. The Diplomatico is probably, because I like a little bit sweeter, this is probably going to be my choice. This is going to sound weird. I know this is better, but I prefer this.
And that's just how it works. And that's what's great about rum. I mean, just
I know this is better. I know. My palate is good enough to tell me this is the better rum. I prefer this one.